What's up, YouTube? It's the Big Kahuna back again with another video. And once again, these ponies are stuck on stupid. Now, what do I mean by ponies being stuck on stupid? First of all, for the ponies, I will speak very slow. There is a difference, once again, between the ponies and the Sony fans. A difference. So, now that I've put that out there, and if I say pony, I am not referring to the Sony fans. I'm referring to the Sony fanboys. So if I say pony, hoof clicker, pee baby, or something to that effect, that's who I'm talking about. The Sony fanboys, not the Sony fans. Two different things. So let's move on. So like I said, pony is stuck on stupid. I did a video talking about Kids Move PS4 has no games, really. So in the video, Kids Move was explaining that he's just not feeling his PlayStation 4. Not that the PlayStation 4 is a bad system, but he's just not feeling the games that are on the PlayStation 4. So of course, the ponies came and attacked him, talking about, what do you mean there's no games on PlayStation 4? You know, calling him a bot, trolling, you know, those type of things. Which I do know Kids Move, and he's not trolling when he says that. I have experienced the same thing when I had the PlayStation 4 myself. Does that mean that the system was a bad system? No, it wasn't a bad system. In fact, it was a pretty good system. It just didn't have the games that I wanted to play on the system. Now, it is possible, once again, as I stated in that video, for you to have a system, whether it be the PS4 or the X1. I have to say that slow because people missed that in the other video and led to this video. So, anyway, you have people who believe because someone says, hey, I didn't like the games on this system, that they have to be trolling or they have to be a fanboy. But isn't it funny that the ponies are the very same ones that point at the X1 and say it's trash? The games are trash. Or they say stuff like it's dog shit and the games are dog shit and their features are dog shit. You know, those type of things. It's alright for them to say that the X1 is trash. Some of them not even ever playing the X1. And some of them that have both systems but say, hey, their games are trash. Kids Move didn't say that. He just said he wasn't feeling the games on the PlayStation 4. And he got a whole bunch of backlash from a bunch of hoof clickers. Fanboys. So anyway, in this video that I made the response to his video, backing him up, because, you know, that's what us fanboys do, according to you ponies. A guy who masquerades as a person who has the X1 and the PS4 and says that he prefers the X1 over the PS4, but politely came into the comment section and said, and what X1 and what's the X1 have apart from Halo and Forza? So I'm supposed to believe that you have an X1 after you made that statement. Now, you could have been making that statement for a whole bunch of reasons. You could have been making that statement as your way of trying to say, well, X1 has nothing on it that's good for you. And to that I say, that could be possible. Because like I said in the previous video, that it's possible for somebody to have the X1 and not like the games on that, as I said. But like I said before, ponies are slow and they don't listen to this. So, either you don't have an X1, or maybe you was just getting your point out that you don't like the games on the X1. In that case, I feel sorry for you. And maybe you should sell your X1. and get more games for your PS4. That's a thought. Then he goes on to say, time to act your age. You're nearly 50. Okay, yeah, I am nearly 50. I've been gaming since Pong, and I'll be gaming until I pass away, unless they stop everything now and say everything is going to be PC from now on. And then in that time, I probably will stop because I'm not a PC person. I'm a console guy. That's it. But, so, yeah, you're probably most likely a pony and probably don't own an X1 unless, like I said, you just made the statement to say that X1 has no games. In that case, it wouldn't have games for you. But it has plenty of games for me. I have over 50 games as I stated, and I'm still downloading games. So it has plenty of games for me. Now, if you like, I can come make another video explaining why someone who has two consoles would say one console has no games versus the other one. Because it looks like you need to be taken to school because you're slow. So, I'm pretty sure you'll have a negative comment to that, and I welcome it. But as I always say, fanboys don't love their favorite system. They just hate yours. Peace.
Get him! Come on! Oh, you witch fucker! Blow yourself!